Peace and blessings, family. Ordinary respect. All power to the people. My name is Francois, son. And I'm going to be shocked. I'm in shock right now, but I think a lot of what Dr. Floyd says will probably get in my memory and maybe a week later. I'm be real, because she's the first organization that's honored Francois, son. When you honor Francois, son, you honor the people, right? Because what I do, the work that I do is for the people. The life that I live is for the people. And when I mean I mean D-A, the people. God says to give your youth and your strength to Him. And when you're young. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a true testimony of that. And I tell you that tonight. That my strength, my courage belongs to you all, and you all motivate the work that I do. And the work that I do is to serve you all, and to serve the people that we as society put beneath you all. Okay? And with Irma had shifted my life. I've been going through these processes where I'm constantly being changed. You know, I'm changing. Right? That's what revolution means. And the last episode of change for me was Irma, because I lived on the east side, up the east side on 79th, so I got flooded. But I left, right? So, but within that process, I had a little taste of what it meant to be in Texas. Because by the time I left, I started looking at the water, but the water was coming in, it was salt water. So by the time so how I knew it was salt water was really like I had one of those bean bags. I was trying to stop the water from coming in. And I dropped it accidentally and it splashed in my face and I taste salt water. So I'm like, man, I gotta go. I got my dog with me. And I got 2 other people with me and I couldn't stay and really just weather the fact that I'm about to get flooded in. So I left in the midst of it, whether it was like, you know, electrical poles or nothing, like it was waiting right there. I left. But the most important thing what I'm saying is, like, before Irma, what I was able to do with a couple of friends of mine is understand gentrification. We all are part of some type of organization or social structure that talks about a whole bunch of these campaigns and oppressions that we may not have solutions or answers for today. But Irma gave us somewhat of a solution to fight gentrification. And Little Haiti, the community I represent, most of Little Haiti by now is already bought up by white people, right? And most of Little Haiti by now is somewhat deserted, where you have, you have broken, properties, and you also have vacant lots. So what we were able to do is put our money together with the help of Marlene Bachen's van. We bought our own plywood. We went to Home Depot, and what we did with the plywood, we went to people's doors and asked, can we put up the boards for you? So we did that. We did about 20 homes in the first week before Irma. Right after Irma, what we did is, I'm gonna speed it up about the floor. Yeah. So right after Irma, we just went back to the same property. We removed the boards, but we kept on facing problems in terms of trying to bring these people back to normality. So we saw some trees that fell on their houses. We went back to Joe Blair, we bought equipment. So now with that process, we are in a month and a half of providing services that should be about $12,000, but it's free for the people. All right? So with that process, right, and the name of the business is Conscious. Conscious Contractors, right? Conscious with a K, family. And this is where it's going to be. And we hope that the business that we create, right, it's not an individual business, it's a business for the people. And our entire initiative is not really after your dollar, it's really after the kids that come behind you. All right? And then we're going to try to teach them something. Bring vocational schools back to our communities, right? Because these empty lots, we need homes on them. So the lady was talking about fatherhood and she left. Okay, bomb. So that's the connection that we're going to be able to make. Not just the father, but right now we have issues in our communities about where these kids are shooting each other, right? They got the guns, right? We know how they got the guns, but it doesn't matter now. The solution about it is like now, we can now put a drill in their hands instead of a gun. They both tools. They both tools in our society, but they don't know how to build up. They don't know how to fix a pipe. They don't know how to fix any of that. They don't know how to build a home for their husbands, their wives, and everything else. And that's what Conscious Contractors is aiming to do, family. So we need y'all to help. Go to ConsciousContractors.com. Read up a lot of our WordPress. Ever since we started, we've been putting out articles as well about our local community and our lenses towards our community, okay? So also check out our GoFundMe, okay? Conscious Contractors, GoFundMe/Conscious Contractors. Peace and love. All positive people.
Our next honoree is someone very special to me. She always tells me, she prays for me every day, right?